What's up? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We got some more parts for the 2010 Camaro, and I've had these parts on order for 2.5 weeks, and I just now got them in the mail this week. So I've been waiting patiently to get these parts. So let me show you what I ordered for the car, and we're gonna get a code start on the car to let you get a before, and once we get them on, we'll do an after. So let me show you what I got. Long time to get these, so that's that part. Went ahead, ordered their header wires. I don't know how good these are or whatnot, so I'm gonna try them out on the car. So hopefully they'll work. I may have to get the ceramic boots that go around the bottom where the plugs are to keep from burning those up. So what I also got is my 2 oxygen sensor extension pieces. You will need these parts. I did not order them from Speed Engineer. I got ordered these offline. These were about, I think I paid $15 or $17 for the pair of these. Speed Engineer wanted 20 bucks a piece for one of those, and so I saved, quite a bit of money on those. And of course, we got the headers here. So let me open this up and I'll show you all the welds and the quality of it. And I think they're going to turn out pretty good. And you got your O2 bong right there. So I don't know exactly how thick this is, but I believe it's, I don't know, it's pretty thick. So that's the quality of header here. I paid $323 for the headers, and that included the catless pipes. So let's go ahead, let's get that car started up and get a shot of the code start, and we'll go ahead and move the car over while we have it running, and we'll begin to loosen the exhaust on it. Alright, so now we got the car turned around. The first thing to do is to remove your engine cover. If you have the stock engine cover, remove it. If you have a strut brace tower, remove that. It'll help with the installation. Trying to get down in between the side to get the bolts and stuff off. So let's go ahead. Let's begin to start disconnecting plug wires and start pulling spark plugs out. That'll be your first step. So let's go ahead, let's get that done. Now I know probably some of y'all probably gonna wonder, if I was putting, while I was putting the headers on, why would I leave the car running? Well, to answer that question, I wanted to get the manifold bolts somewhat warm. That way they'll be easy to come out. Now some of these bolts, a lot of the LS motors, they're notorious for breaking the bolts off in the head. So if I got them warm enough, it would help with the removal of these. So I got all these loose on this driver's side. Let's get to the other side and let's get the passenger side done while the engine's still warm, and we can go from there. I have seen some other videos from other people talking about you got to remove that heat shield off of the manifold. You do not have to take that off. I don't know the reasoning why they decide to take that off, but you do not have to take that off. So let me go ahead, let me get all this side of the exhaust bolts broke loose. Then we'll go ahead and we'll start beginning to remove some the passenger side here. You will need to remove that bolt right there that holds your dipstick in. You do have to remove your dipstick to get the headers off and to access the two middle exhaust bolts right there that hides behind. You see those two bolts right there? Those are hiding behind that dipstick, so we'll have to remove the dipstick to get those out. And once you get that bolt out of that dipstick, you should be able to just kind of wiggle it a little bit and pull up at the same time. Alright, so on my car, I got an X pipe only, the resonator delete, and all the way back it's straight pipe out around the rear differential, out the back, and it's going to be straight pipe all the way up here to the header area. So it's going to be extremely loud. Now another note, remember to unplug the top oxygen sensors. That location for those will be on the back of the head on each side. So don't forget to unplug those before you take the drop the header, the exhaust manifold out. Also underneath here you have rear oxygen sensors, and I'll show you where those are located at. You'll find those right here in the transmission tunnel. You'll have one. This is the passenger side here, and there's the driver's side. Be a good idea to find something to cover the plugs up with so you don't get dirt or anything like that in there, just in case for whatever reason you want to go back with the stock manifolds and the stock cats. So this is the clamps on both sides that you'll have to loosen those up. Those are a 15mm nut. So if they're rusty like mine are, just spray it down with some penetrating oil. We are using the WD-40 blue torch, and just spray it on there and let it set. Then work the nut back and forth so you don't break that stud off. So let's go ahead, let's get this passenger side exhaust off and get ready to throw in the headers. So now we got the headers installed on the driver's side and passenger side. I am using my old bolts, exhaust bolts, because I did lose the brand new set that I had. I don't know where they went to, but it's always a good time to install new header bolts. Don't reuse the old ones because the old ones are brittle depending on the mileage. Always upgrade to a stainless steel hardened grade 8 bolt. That way you won't have no problems. Also, remember to put some anti-seize on the bolts. That way they won't be stuck inside the head or break off in the head. So let me go ahead, let me finish installing these factory bolts and get them tightened down. We'll finish up. Install this skip shift too. I had a friend give this to me a couple weeks ago. He had it for his car, and we're gonna go ahead and install that too. That way we'll do away with the stupid skip shift inside. So let's get this installed too. Alrighty, so now we got all the headers installed, the catless, make sure all the bolts and stuff were tight, and we're gonna do our first startup on it. So be ready to be scared. A true dual exhaust car. This car is running straight pipe from the headers all the way back. So I will give you an honest opinion when I drive it down the road. I know it's going to have a lot of drone and whatnot.
Mine don't.
But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, comment below, tell me what you think about it, and we'll catch you on the next video.